Hello Ace family. In today's video we are going to be talking about the tarps, the bungee cords, the ratchet straps and tow straps section of our store so we can get started and helping customers. So first thing we're going to start off with is the tarps. When we lead a customer to this section, I love to say, hey look, we'll utilize that good, better, best strategy again, so it's nice and easy to remember and easy to communicate with the customer. So we say, awesome, you're after a tarp, that's great. We have kind of three different types generally. We have a good, a better, and a best. Now, there's a little bit of a price difference between the good and the better, and there is a huge price difference between the best right here. So I'll kneel down so I can talk a little bit more consistently here. So the blue tarp has a 5 mil thickness, and it is blue on one side, brown on the other, and there's a little sample of it right here. So it's great packaging, very useful for us at the store and helping tell the customers what they're buying. The next one, we have a silver tarp, and these silver tarps are silver on one side, black on the other, but they're a 10 mil thickness. So that's a contrast between the blue that's a 5 and then the silver that's a 10 mil thickness. That's double, and they hold up a lot better. It's very windy in our area, and it's great to have those. The best is an option that a lot of customers don't necessarily opt for because there is such a price difference. So between the blue and the silver, there's about a 50% price increase on these smaller sizes. From the silver to this, it's about a three times or 200% increase in price. So it's very significant, but the reason it's so expensive is these are the old school, heavy duty, actual canvas tarpaulin. This is not plastic. These are very premium covers for whatever you want to do, and we have a few different sizes. We can always order a few other sizes through our AceNet and through our warehouse if the customer's willing to wait. We have the most common smaller sizes, but they do get pricey, but you get what you pay for sometimes. So we do very well with the silver tarps. We do very well with the blue tarps. And for the customers that need the quality, we definitely have that option here. So furthermore, with the tarps, we do have a few more inexpensive options on the bottom. We've got some blue ones, we've got some brown and green ones, and then we have some specific green ones that are like a yard tarp for grass clippings and whatnot. And those aren't super popular. Usually folks have that size in mind, and we do have the biggest size selection in the blue and the silver tarps. We go all the way up to something like a 20 by 40 or 30 by 40, sometimes even bigger. So and when it starts raining and you got a leaky roof, you gotta hurry and sometimes just grab the biggest one and save it from ruining other stuff. So absolutely good to have those here. Some other accessories that go very well with tarps are bungees, holding those on. Bungee straps come in all different forms. Some are flat, some are circular, some are black, some are orange, some are just rubber. And I do like these guys because they have little holes through them, so you can actually loop the hook back onto itself. If you need to secure something down, it actually goes through there and hooks back on. So that can be nice for some customer situations. We do have a cargo net here for the back of a pickup. Someone's moving. We've got these little sharp clips which actually do come in handy. There's a lot of things you can do with a little rope or bungee and some imagination to get some customers taken care of. There's certainly some other clips, assortments of bungees, and then in this next section right here, we've got some bulk strap clips that are, think like a buckle like on a backpack, kind of a snap clip, but a make your own sort of deal. And we've got the strapping in these boxes right here. We do have more baggies of bungees here. And then we get into something that that I remember the first time someone asked me when I first started with Ace, and they said they wanted a grommet. And I had no idea what a grommet was. Said, but we can find out, explain it to me, and I'm sure we'll be able to get you taken care of. So this is a grommet. This little ring on the corner of the tarp. Now this is just on the packaging, but every single tarp that we sell has these rings all the way around it, and that's so you can run a rope through it, run a bungee through it, and actually tie something down so it doesn't, well, blow away or get tore up with the wind. So this silver ring on there is a grommet, so it secures the fabric so you can put something through it in order to fasten that down. And right here we actually have grommet kits. So it's got a base and then kind of a hammer unit, if you will. Strike plate, I guess might be a technical term. And then it's got the refills. We've got the refills here. But basically, if you want to make new grommets, maybe the tarp wore out and someone cut it, or they're doing maybe a custom size for something specific, well, you can just take these, and it's got a little punch set, and whack them with a hammer, and it sets the grommet in there so you can make your own grommets. So kind of cool, kind of nifty to be able to have that feature. On the next section that we have right here, we start getting into ratchet straps. So we do have some anchors and whatnot. This, I guess I can, this clip is E-track. It doesn't come up very often for customers, but some enclosed trailers do have these, and you'll actually see them on the Ace truck that they'll use them to secure supplies. If you see the truck unloading, these actually will clip in to the side of a trailer so that you can run a ratchet strap across, help secure items for safety. So we do have some of those, and then we do have a few anchors that are sitting right here, just another way to go ahead and strap some stuff down. Few more bungees. Think about this to maybe attach to a bicycle, hanging a rafter. There's just kind of a Velcro little style deal here to get stuff secured, and that's what this section is about, is securing items that our customers need secured. So let's see, as far as actual ratchet straps and tie down straps, we've got a few loose, we've got a few ratcheting. The two main straps that we have, I guess, are ratchet straps, which you can get a lot more tension, but they do take some practice to get used to. You feed the strap in, and then they ratchet tight, so you can get a very tight load, but again, they can kind of be a little bit of a pain to use, especially if someone hasn't used them before. Sometimes the simpler option is just a pull tie down, and these are simply attach and pull it, and those are great. They're a little bit simpler, but they're not quite as strong usually with that. So just a trade-off, but nothing's too hard to figure out. On the bottom here, we have a lot of big equipment getting stuck around here. Very big ag community. We do keep some pretty big tow straps. They get popular during the winter when people are driving on back roads that maybe they shouldn't be. So tow straps are awesome to have for us. In the next section, we have even more ratchet straps. When you get into the bulk packs, if you have a 4-pack or a 2-pack, they do hold a decent amount of weight. Every package will tell you what it's meant to handle. And then when you get into the single ones, a lot of times the single straps will handle a lot more weight. We've got a lot of semis that stop by here looking to secure some loads, and these are very common straps for semis and hauling. These have a huge weight rating on them, and we sell a lot of these. Each one of them is different here where we have it sorted. The ratchet might be a little different, the hook might be a little different, but all of them operate essentially the same way. Just show you another different style of hook here, so you have kind of something to contrast that with. Most folks that are looking for these kind of know what they're after, but these are all ratchet straps and definitely come in handy when you're trying to secure stuff. There's one more tarp related thing that I did not mention before, and that is a shade cloth. And this shade cloth is kind of like a really thick screen on a screen door. And what it does is people will put it over animals like a dog kennel or around horses, and it just gives them some shade where there might not be a tree. It just kind of helps block the sun. So one more tarp related thing that's in there. Again, tons of different sizes that we can order and have, but try to have the most popular stuff for our area. Kind of rounding this off, we have our bulk rope attached to our pre-packaged rope, but I think that'll make more sense to cover in another video. So thanks for watching, and as always, please let us know if you have any questions.